Welcome to Endurance Noise and Random Musings. I'm your host, Andy Noise. It's 5 o'clock here on Wednesday, April 21st. Thought I would do a little Born to Run updating. The 4-day race started today at noon. Was talking to the jester about that, and he, of course, is just going to do 100 miles and then head to Vegas to do 200-mile races there, so he'll get his 200th. So this is a 100-mile race, 198, and so in the 4-day, Stan Otrobin is on the top of the list, but it's a little confusing with the results. But he went through 20 miles at 4:29, so that was 4 o'clock, so 4.5 hours, 12:54 pace. Then John Schrader shows here that he went through at 16:19, which doesn't really make sense. Oh, I guess because he ran his first lap a lot faster. He ran that first lap 11:36 pace, slowed down on the second pace, but it looks like he actually would be in front in the lead. But then this person here, William Skiles, 61, was actually in at 4:10. So I'm not really sure they're not aligned properly. So it looks like William must have been in the lead after 20 miles. Of course, it's a 10-mile loop. It's kind of a figure-8 loop. And it's definitely a trail race, as the jester had said. And speaking of the jester, he was talking about Hervé Leconte, who was at Blue doing the 72-hour with Ed. And if you look, he went through 20 miles. Well, he went through 10 miles at 14:19, 2:19, so 2 hours and 20 minutes. And look who also went by 1 second after him. And then the same thing with the 20-mile, 4:24, 4:24. So it looks like Hervé and Ed have hooked up together and are running along with each other. And then the first woman's not too far behind him. She is at 4:25. So that seems to be the update. 5 hours in, or more like 4.5 hours in, because the lap loops are taking them little fast guys a little over 2 hours. Ed, they did the first lap in and then did another lap in not as faster. I think they may switch directions. I'm not really sure why they went so fast. I don't know. They don't switch directions because Ed says there's this one kind of nasty hill on the course, and that he had the choice to either go up it or down it, and he chose to go down it this year when he was interviewed by Luis Escobar, who is the race director. So that is just an update. One thing was interesting. Ed had told me that Camille Herron was running this race, and we looked, and she's on the 30-mile race. But then I just got word on Facebook that she's going to run the 100-mile at the Jackpot 100-mile USTF on Friday. So not really sure what's going on. Double booked. It'd be interesting to see which one she does race. I know she's got Western States coming up in the future, but she does love jumping into races, and it would be her and Marissa going head-to-head again like they did at 3 days of the fair when Marissa set the American record for that race. So should be interesting to find out. I have to figure out what's going on that. And as always, stay healthy, be boring, and please subscribe.